And there is the Cloudbreak. Cloudbreak makes it so they cannot move, and going in for the Trample. Very, very brave. Welcome to Come Up in Middle Live. My name is Enrique and this is the ladder. We have the Ritter facing Gimli. The Ritter asked me to do a replay. He was very proud of this game. It was a very back and forth game. I already casted it, so the screen will look a little bit different. I did think about wearing the same shirt. Yeah, I did think about that. However, I'm filming this obviously right now in a daylight while I did the recording in nighttime. So it's gonna look different anyway. However, if we look at the ladder, yesterday has been fun. We got Machiavelli win with a win streak of 5. Zavala and Rotas also a big win streaks. Bas 44 beating a 314 rank difference. Maelstream, very well done Bas 44. I'm very pleased to see him succeed. Bas 44 is one of the low elo heroes. I face him a lot. We play a few games and it's yeah, we played 4 versus 4 together. We played 2 versus 2 together. It's really nice to see him in the community and keep, you know, holding on just like me, struggling down there with the low elo players. We've got Hoplite actually climbing a lot. He was a low elo player. He now is a very strong top player. Loro Park climbing, also one of the lower elos, but now climbing to 131st, which is a very good result for these. I'm proud of the low elo people. Yes, let's go Chihuahuas and lower. Then some rivals. Gamgee and Justivo played 3 games. Unfortunately, not 5 games or higher. So I feel like there's not really a rival today. But let's just mention Mr. Stevel. Stevel, always a nice person to mention. Was away for like a cool ski trip. I wish skiing is in the cards. Like ski trip, skiing and snowboarding is so much fun, but crazy expensive, dude. Those ski passes are out of this world. Then the marathon games. Flemmo really likes long games, like 2-hour long games, 1 hour and a half long game. Man, Foxer and Marsit also playing a lot. Marsit hanging in there with the high ups. I feel like Marsit has generously outgrew the Chihuahuas and the Impalas and now into the hyenas and the meat eaters, the carnivores. The map meta, Los Ranach, has been played 12 times. This is my worst map. I do not like that map, but apparently people love it. Force of the Eisen 11 times and Frozen Shell of the Eisen. Something more interesting happened. I figured out a new way of looking at the game for the low elo players. Ever played Dota or League of Legends? Check out the map. If you look at the map, see it as League of Legends. You have a top lane, a bot lane and a mid lane. You can win the game through different lanes. You don't need to win it through mid lane, just bumping heads in all random, all mid kind of style. You can win the game through top lane and bot lane as well. The reason why cavalry is so important, it's your jungler. The cavalry army, the cavalry mounted unit, mounted heroes, cavalry units, they can go through different lanes. Also consider your units as minions who attack move to the other side of the map. Just do that, and if you have the mindset to change it up, just retreat them. But your forced instinct should be attacking from all 3 lanes. And my advice is defend mid lane, attack top and bottom. That would be it. Yeah, different mindset of thinking about the game. It will help you a lot, especially if you're low elo. The top players are doing it by nature, I would say. But that was tip, and a match has been played between Ghostboy and Andy. Ghostboy winning this match 2-4. It's a best out of 7. And I casted the game. I'll probably upload it today. I think I'm gonna do it today, but we'll see how today runs. And then there is nothing else to share with you. Well, the winner of that match will either become the king of the T-Rexes, and the loser will demote 1 rank. Those are the stakes. Going into the game, Gimli versus the Ritter. See you again. We are watching Gimli versus the Ritter. It's Gimli playing the Elves. As you might think, he is a Dwarven player. Nope. He's Gimli, he's playing random. I think it's a random player. But at this point in time, on this beautiful map, Gimli is playing Elves in the yellow, and in the bottom left of the map we have the Ritter playing Isengard, our villain. We're gonna look at this game from the perspective of the Ritter. Yeah, we're recording this video live on stream, twitch.tv/Enrique707. If you want to be part of the stream, if you want to send me some replays that you want me to cast for the letter for these episodes, go ahead and leave a message in the chat. While you're there, yeah, don't forget to follow and don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. I mean, I say don't forget, but the forgetting thing is always like a thing that people say, right? We got the Ritter forgetting that wargs are his enemies instead of the riders that he is supposed to have, and building a furnace in a amateur spot. Builder now going to the top side of the map, hiding behind the inn to rebuild that fourth furnace. A little bit delayed. Fourth farm for the elves. The melon tree is already there. Well done, Gimli. Gimli walking up on a crossing of the Poro with a few of those Lorien warriors, and they are gonna see the Uruk of the Ritter. Spotted but not engaged in, and the Ritter has full knowledge. He knows exactly where those elves are going. This is gonna be a long game, about 40 minutes long a game, so strap yourself in. We're gonna be here for a while. Both players are pretty high on the ladder. They are top 20 at least, so this could be a very strong game. This replay is sent in by the Ritter himself, so I'm assuming he is probably going to win, because why would he send in a replay that he loses? But we'll see. I have not seen the results yet, but well, the replay started at the Elven player, so maybe that's the one who was gonna win. That's interesting. I don't know why the replay started there, but usually you can tell where the replay starts. That's usually the person that wins. But maybe sometimes there's a glitch and that isn't the case. Because this replay is being sent in by the Ritter. And I agreed to it. He's a loyal subscriber, a loyal visitor. He's not a subscriber. I don't think he has the wealth to be a subscriber. But that's fine. I mean, we still love him. He's still a good guy. Love is a strong word. But let's say I am not against them. Ooh, there's the Warg Riders. Very well done. Very well done. Here's the wolf pack. Of the Warg pack. A difference between the Warg pack and the Angmar wolf pack is that the Warg pack actually gets hurt by pikes. And the wolf pack actually counters pikes. That's a very interesting change in the, you know, the choice of the creators of this game, EA, Electronic Arts. And the Ritter here, you can see it, is going to fight an army. Rallying call being used. The Elven player Gimli is fighting, and the money is taken by the Isengard player, the Ritter, immediately running away from this fight. He knows Rallying call will run out in about a minute, so he just needs to survive for a minute, and then he can use his war chant to take over the fight. However, if you look at the units and the armies, I think that, yeah, I think that the Ritter is probably going to win this fight if he engages with War Chant. And War Chant is going to kill a few of those Elven warriors, and the Wolf pack, or the Warg pack, is in the back doing some damage to the Elven archers. It's not being microed very well, and yeah, running around makes, with his Wolfpack, makes it so that the units are not dealing damage while the units of Isengard are dealing damage, and the elves are losing the fight. Rallying call is also running out, so War Chanted army of Isengard is easily taking this game. Or this fight, not the game. Left side of the map, Uruk High warriors are chasing the Elven warriors. The Lorien Archers. Lorien Archers are a bit faster, I think. Their movement rate is 55. And the Uruk High warriors are also 55. They so there's the same movement speed. They cannot kite these units. And there they go. Isengard now pushing with a stronger army than the Elves and Gimli. And the Ritter is taking down his melon tree. And if we look at the map, it's 550 command point limit to just losing a melon tree, 500 of that of the Elven player Gimli. Actually, at this point, Isengard, the Ritter, is focusing a lot of eco and building a lot of furnaces right side of the map. a Wolfpack is taking down another Melancholy, and a Furnace is being built for vision and for resources. And there goes a lot of money for the Ritter in his pocket, taking a bit of the creep that is actually meant for the Elven player. The Ritter is doing pretty decently well with 700 command point limit. Now, a way to deal with harass from both sides of the map. Sometimes you might see that you're being attacked from the side, is by just preemptively putting units on the side of the map. So that way you already have a few units on that side of the field, and you can always counter. Usually pikes with soldiers is enough to counter the rest of your enemy. And while you're doing that, you might as well send them a little bit forward every time, scouting out if you can see the attack coming a little bit earlier. If you get used to defending sides, the next step is to use your defenders to actually attack the side. And if you are a League of Legends player, you can pretty much determine that the map is split in lanes. The top lane, the mid lane, and the bot lane. You have to really populate all three lanes in this game to get a good advantage. If you win top lane, that means you have an advantage on the top side. You can expand there, you can build your farms there. If you attack bot lane, that means you have an advantage on the bot side, and you can expand there. The mid lane, however, is mainly contested, so the mid lane is easily defended and easily attacked. So your main army should either go to the main army of where your opponent is, or should occupy the center. Usually occupation of the center is also done by a well and a statue if you're a good faction. So look at the map in those terms: top side, bot side, and mid. And you'll be able to tactically approach the game a little bit more efficiently. And here is the Lances trying to fight War Chanted and Ralliant Called Wargs. But on the bottom side there's a big attack for the Elven player. Summon being used, Wildlands are being used to deter the attack, and it works. A lot of crossbowmen for the Isengard player. The Ritter is doing a lot of work and is helping the builder of himself. Ooh, Warg Sentry being built for the Lumberjack. I think if the Elven player, if the good faction can build a lot of statues and wells, I think the evil factions are allowed to build a lot of towers and walls. I think that's an even trade. Builder going down, very well spotted by the Isengard player, the Ritter. And Haldir is nowhere to be seen. Did Haldir die? Where's Haldir? I swear I saw a hero on the field. Oh, here's Haldir. Haldir is probably gonna die because there's a lot of wargs here and there's no pikes. He needs to run to safety, because if Haldir does not start running, there is the Cav of Isengard now noticing and is chasing Haldir. No, he's not chasing Haldir. Apparently all the cavalry of the Ritter has died somehow. I'm not sure how they died. I did not see it. I missed that moment. But I think they tried to trample pikes, because that's usually how Cav dies. And not taking the money. He did take the camp, but not taking the money. The rubble is still there. Gimli probably is going to spot it and going to take it. No, he's not. He's also walking around it. And 200 army for Isengard versus 500 army on the field for the Elven player Gimli. Gimli now in the lead and taking back all of those furnaces, or all those map presence that the Ritter just took. This is very dangerous. A builder alone topside. This could be easily be sniped if it's spotted. Usually you want to accompany your builders and your furnaces with some army. Like a little bit of a push. Right side of the, in the base of the Elves, it is a Entmoot being built. The Entmoot will do some great damage to those crossbowmen and to the buildings. Warchant being used for a retreating Elven player. Not sure why it's used, but apparently you want to have strong army there. And there is the Trample. Wow, all the Elven Lancers are dying to the crossbowmen and to the pikes. And there is the Rallying Call After losing his cav, Mr. Gimli is deciding this is a good time to rally and call and fight. Maybe next time do it before losing all your cav. Right side of the map we have a little bit of a harassment as the Ritter is retreating, realizing he cannot win this fight with the leadership bonus of Haldir in combination with the rally and call. This is double buffs units doing crazy damage. If you look at the Warg Riders, they're trampling, but none of it are dying, and the level 1 archers with this double buff is completely annihilating the Warg of Riders, and Sharku with his cav, he needs to retreat. Top side of the map we have Warm Tongue fighting a cave troll and getting some money, and the Lancer spotting it, trying to pressure Warm Tongue, taking down a furnace, and the pikes are chasing the cav. The Ritter giving up on it, realizing I will just lose this anyway, might as well fight it. Sentry being built, being destroyed by the cave troll, and the builder going down for the Ritter. Right side of the map we got Sharku doing some harassment after losing a builder. The Isengard player, the Ritter, is now taking some melon trees in retaliation. And on the top side of the map we have the Elven player taking the money. Is this actually taken? It's been rebuilt even. The rubble rebuilt it into another cave troll layer. Level 3 furnace. This is the very first furnace that the Ritter, well, one of the first furnaces the Ritter built, because one of them was too close to the Warg layer. Now level 3 on the side of the map. You don't see it often, but it's going down easy pickings. And here is a Siege Ent. Siege Ent joining the top side of the army, top side of the Elven army, with 3 pike battalions and 3 arch battalions, regrouping with the lancers, the cav of the Elven player, the Gimli. There is powers being used. The crows summoned. Siege used on the armies of Isengard. Not paying attention, looking at his cav, most likely the Ritter losing to a very well placed arrow volley, and a great trample, misplacing his pikemen, destroying all of the Elven archers, and the Warg Riders leveling up. This attack has been pushed back. Maybe even Haldir is going to die if the cav and Shark is paying attention. No, they are going for the melon trees. Other side of the field, Sentry, Warg Sentry going down to pikes. And here is the attack from the Ritter. Top side of the map is covered by 4 battalions of Warg Riders taking the melon trees down. Middle of the map is accompanied with Warm Tongue and Lurch trying to kill Haldir, but just running into the base and realizing I cannot fight underneath the fortress, I need to retreat. The Ritter running back till between his legs. Trampling some pikes for good measure, and Warg Riders together with Sharku retreating. The whole map now belongs to Isengard. The Ritter building a sentry tower to really hold on to this map presence. Lurch, Sharku in the middle of the map, running around with his cav. A few pikes with Haldir will probably not be enough to destroy the cav, to counter the cav, but the Ritter is saving his money. 650 command points versus 700 for Isengard. And Isengard building some furnaces. There is the Fire-Arrow upgrade for all of these crossbowmen. The inn has been taken. Black orcs can be made. Left side of the map, another inn has been taken. More black orcs can be made. Basically, you get a free production building here with taking the inn. It's a good way to not float money and to grow your army in a meaningful manner. Legolas chasing the armies, going very deep into the base, forgetting to control it, now realizing and running back. Crows being used for the debuff. units of the Elven player are now way weaker, and Sharku, if he's not paying attention, is gonna run into the pikes, but he's being paid attention. Here are some siege ants. Wow, hitting the calf. You don't see that often. War chant being used. The Elven player hawk shot is used. Splash of the Ents is knocking back units, and there is the Cloudbreak. Cloudbreak makes it so they cannot move, and going in for the Trample. Very, very brave, but while trampling, also walking through some pikes. So the siege is being killed, and another hawk shot, I think I heard go off. Gotta be honest, I don't know to see where Legolas is. Legolas is realizing this fight is probably over. They should run away. The debuff is not helping, and the Haldir and Legolas killing Wormtongue. Siege Ent is going down, and field being used. No more armies for Isengard. Needs to regroup. 300 versus 650. Double the armies for the Elven player. Gimli on the field. And this looks very good for Gimli. The good side of this battle. The good faction. Top side of the map we have Black Orcs doing some harassment. Bot side of the map we have more Black Orcs doing some harassment. Here's the Trample trying to discourage these Orcs. But the Trample is only doing 33%. About 33% of the damage. To these Black Orcs. Wolfpack is going down and immediately being respawned again. Is this just free experience? Does this count experience? I can't tell. Maybe it does. You could just camp this and just get free experience, but I don't think it counts experience. As you see, there is Saruman. Saruman, the hero. It's a hero battle, and Saruman's gonna use a blast, which doesn't level him up. Oh, the units died before the Saruman could have ascended. The Warg Riders, or the Warg Pack, is doing a lot of damage, and there's Lurch with his Carnage upgrade, level 6 now, killing Haldir. Very movie-esque. And so yeah, the debuff of Wormtongue. Wormtongue has gotta run. He's invisible. Nobody knows where he is, but he will pop out in a sec. Experience being used. Everything level 3, and Legolas very ambitiously is shooting a furnace. Top side of the map, we got 2 battalions of sentinels. The Elven Pikes taking over the inn to stop the harass. Some dark Black Orcs trampling. And here is the victory. If you want to be part of the stream, you can go to twitch.tv/Enrique707. Here, this is where I record the YouTube videos, and you'll be able to send me replays. Oh, cripple being used. Something is frozen and already being killed, apparently. Legolas is probably tired. Ooh, while doing some promotion, I totally missed this. We got almost 25 command points and spell points for the Ritter. Just taking down a few more of these. There's 25. He could use 25. Dragon Summon is being used? Yeah, Dragon Summon being used, defeating the army. And maybe this was not the best place to do it, because these units will already destroy that army. If we look really quickly on the left side of the field, we have sentries still doing some damage, not being answered. The Ritter probably doesn't see it, and the Ritter going for these level rank of 3 melon trees. The dragon is probably taking down all the production. If he has time, he's on half his time remaining, and he's probably able to take it out. There goes the ranked up barracks. He needs to rebuild it, and Gimli, oh, he does not finish it. And if the Ritter is not paying attention, he's not paying attention. He's not finishing. Oh, he is paying attention. There he goes. Yep, finished it. Valiant Call being used. Haldir being stunned. Wow, Saruman going down. Haldir is safe. Lurz is retreating because he was almost dead. Why? He's not dead. What's happening here? Big fight in the middle of the map. Mirkwood archers countering these heroes, and there is a lot of siege ants. These ants are gonna destroy most of the base of the Ritter because there is no armies for the Ritter. Top side of the map we got Sharku running away from Lancers because the Lancers have been killing the Warg Riders very slowly but surely. The Ritter now noticing and going back into the fight, realizing, hey, I'm stronger than these guys. He's gonna lose everything. But orange dots disappearing, meaning that the Ents has arrived. Ents are going to throw some rocks. The armory very awkwardly placed in the front of the base, just a good target for these Ents to take down. And yeah, he has to rebuild his armory now. Very weird decision to make it there. Probably just needed to do it quickly and didn't mind putting it anywhere. Oh yeah, a little bit of damage being done by the sentries of the Elven player. Stun being used, but these units are at level 5, so they're not being stunned. And a lot of AoE damage. The stones and rocks being thrown straight on the fire-arrowed archers. And the Ritter not paying attention, just losing a lot of his units to these Mirkwood archers and the Haldir. Legolas is not in the field yet. Very expensive to do, and here is the 25 command spell point for the Elven player, and there is no more production, only wargs. But there is the tower of the what's this called? The lightning strike ability for the fortress, dealing with the armies of the Elven player Gimli. It's 460 versus 240 armies on the map. This Valhub is doing actually some work, and yeah, both players only on 575 command point limit. Very few farms for the Ritter, and the Elven player has 850, taking most of the map. Just like I said before, if you can take down all three of the lanes, if you look at it from a League of Legends perspective, top lane, bot lane and mid lane, you are in a very commanding lead. You can make the references to League of Legends. You can also think about Dota. You can also see it like Sun Tzu, the Art of War. Spreading out your army usually is good. Attacking from multiple sides, two-pronged attacks. And a lot of siege towers, upgraded siege towers, doing a little bit more damage with the explosions and the fire. And here comes Wormtongue. No, he does not come Wormtongue, and the Warg pit is going down, most likely. What the hell was that used? Oh, he has Golden Arrow. Mr. Haldir, level 10, using the Golden Arrow on Lurz. Lurz has his grip already. He might be using it automatically, which is an interesting choice. I hope it's always centered upon... Oh, level 10 summon of Wildman versus the level 10 summon of the Arrow Volley is cancelling each other, both of them out. Even trade, they would say, and the range on this Balessus is insane, hitting so far away. Yeah, if you look at the vision for the Isengard player, he can see so much of the map because of this fortress upgrade. Oh, something's going down. Who is going down? Oh, he said break it down. Did Lurz use his cripple? No, not use the cripple. Also turned off the auto cast. Very smart. And here's Legolas going for the powerful knife fighter, giving his 50% more armor and now doing splash damage. Furnace is going down. 625 command points left for Mr. the Ritter. There is the top lane arriving with peasants. The inn is being built, peasants being sent, and Mirkwood archers are fighting Black Orcs. Middle of the map, we've got Lurz and Wormtongue. They're going to fight Treebeard. Or Treebeard the Siege Ant, it's not a hero. But it's spotted, and Mirkwood is doing a lot of damage to this level 7 Wormtongue, having two abilities, Feminist Words and Backstab to autocast. Elven Summon taking down the Wow, they go the Eagle Summon by the Elven player, Gimli, taking down the siege, the ballistas, and here are the fire arrows. They plumped. Oh, that's a lot of damage. They can't heal from that unless they're dead. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff going down. 224 army versus 648. Whoa, Devastation is doing a lot of damage. That I did not know that. That's very interesting. Devastation is killing Ents as well. Wait, how did he do that? Oh, here it is. Devastation, yep. Deals high damage to Ents. Armies of Isengard are a little bit... The heroes of Isengard are a little bit out of position. Running away from the Elves. Elves spotted it. And right side of the map, the Ents still in possession of the Ritter. The Ritter might be able to get some Black Orcs and do some damage again. Putting away the attention of the Dwarven player Gimli, or the Elven player Gimli. I get confused sometimes. His name is Gimli and he plays Elves. Bit strange, a bit strange. And there goes the furnace. The Ritter is using his ability for his fourth Lightning Strike. But it's not enough as the furnace goes down and these sentries are being there for sacrificial lamps. Saruman, finally level 2 I'm assuming. Yep, finally got level 2. Is now able to use two abilities. The Fireball and the Blasting Wand. Or Blasting Wizard Blast. Fire Wizard Blast. And it's, ooh, nice clumping. Ooh. The firing it on the heroes does little damage. And there's the cripple. Very well done. Haldir going down. Level 10 hero. There is Saruman. Oh, they're running away. It's a crazy powerful arrow volley. All of the armies going down for the Ritter. He is dropping in strength and did not notice how powerful this arrow volley is. People sleeping on this ability, especially when there is a little bit of a host disadvantage. Let's see. Ah, the Ritter is host. Here is the upgraded Elven player Gimli with his units. Is the army made yet? Yes, army is being made. Needs this heavy armor. And Haldir vulnerable to a backstab. Yep, being backstab is now poisoned. And Fire Blast being used on the trees. Isengard's going down. This might be the end for the Ritter. The Ritter in a very bad position. But the Elven player Gimli starts retreating a little bit more. And arrow volley being used on one battalion. Very well done. There is the Wildman summon. This is the moment you should use arrow volley. Trample, but Extro is killing the Ents. And Gimli has to retreat. Very good. Keeping building his furnaces all over the map. Now also production on the top side of the map. This is a very good way of looking at the game. By just putting production on the top lane and the bottom lane means you have a lot of pressure on those sides. A builder going down and furnace of Maelstream being taken. Fire arrows upgrade, and there it is. Maelstream going down. Here is the Dragon Summon, level 25 again, going for the heroes, but the heroes are way too quick. It's a very weird summon. He did kill a few units, but now in the base is the Summon Dragon for the Ritter. The Ritter is really distracted. What is he doing? Like, you could have attacked it from there, no? Taking a barracks out. That's good. And a little unit that just spawned. Can he get more? He is on half health. He should fly maybe? Fly? Fly to the back of the base? Not paying attention. Doing something else on the map, I guess. Controlling Saruman. Just 3-bit is taking a lot of from the fire. This is such a weird play. You could use this with so like destroy buildings, man. What you doing? I mean, he gets 3-bit, so maybe that's good. But this is, I feel like this is a waste of 25 power points. There he is. Legolas is being hit. Level 6 Legolas. He is using his arrow volley to destroy all the units walking up to him. Cripple is not really being utilized as oh my god, Wormtongue is dying to Legolas and the armies of the Elven player. Lurch is gone. I don't even see where Lurch is. Lurch never used his cripple. Maybe he did already. But also Lurch dying. The cripple did more damage to the Ridder than it did them very good. Now using the Palantir could have used it to do more damage or evade. But at least he's not dying and Lurch is surviving. Top side of the map. A lot of buildings for Isengard player and he is on 1000 command points. This looks very good as the Elven player is on 550. Top side of the map in control for the Ridder. Bottom side of the map in control for the Ripper. There's a lot of production, there's a lot of money. He is everywhere on the map and this spread is a little bit too difficult for the Elven player to deal with. It seems like the Ridder is going to win this game as he is in a very strong position. There's a lot of money coming in. 1,675 command points limit for the Elven player is almost full build already, or full supply blocked. And the production is going down. Elven player, Elven hero Legolas taking out his knives to do some damage to the buildings. Oh, and the heroes are showing up. Saruman level 4, trying his best to do some damage, but the Mirkwood archers are so strong, they just rip through all of these units. It's so, you need so much money to upgrade your units to survive long enough. Mirkwood archers only need 1 upgrade and they are almost unstoppable. There's the cripple being used and there is Cloudbreak. Cloudbreak used on the bottom side of the map, but also the top side. And there is the second 25 power ability, which is the Sun Flare. I think that's good. Bottom side of the map, Legolas is dying. No, Legolas survived and Lurch is dying. What? Here come the backstab and Wormtongue killing Legolas. Let's go Wormtongue. Very good for the revenge. Wormtongue versus Haldir. Is Wormtongue winning this fight? Wormtongue versus Haldir. Is Wormtongue winning the fight? This is... Sure, he... What? He took over Haldir. Haldir is now definitely dying. And our friend Wormtongue is surviving. There's actually no units to be killed. Haldir running back. If the time runs out, these pikes will probably kill him. But he is healing quickly. Time runs out now. And survives! He did not die to it. Oh my god. A heal being used by Gimli and the hero is surviving. There is Saruman maybe being able to blow him out. No, he's not using his ability. Alright, left side of the map. We have a little bit of a fight. Haldir surviving this is insane. Mirkwood archers with the Silverthorn arrows are being killed by the Wildman summon just on their faces. Trying to run away from it, but luckily Gimli was paying attention, saving his units. Nope, still going down. Didn't run fast and far enough. It's 800 command points versus 1000 with a lot of production buildings just everywhere on the map for the Ridder. He can spam units everywhere and just keep putting pressure on the Elven player Gimli, and this might be the end. It's a fully upgraded army for the... Oh! 25 power point, 5 Sunflare being used to destroy the army, 760 now against 260, but there is so many units on the field for Isengard. It didn't even matter. Using a 25 power to destroy the units is not going to change the outcome. Black Orcs are even being upgraded. There is a debuff being used. It takes a little longer now to kill these units. The Ritter doesn't even care, just shooting the melon tree, bottom side of the map. Black, some upgraded pikemen are being used, and this might be a GG. As Gimli is stuck in his base. And Isengard, the Ritter, is just non-stop building units. Not actually even using his heroes, just a swarm everywhere is insane. Usually swarming factions like Goblins and Mordor wanted swarm. Maybe a little bit of Man of the West, but yeah, Isengard using his powerful units to swarm is a bit insane. And I think that if you look at the perspective of Legolas, of the Elven player Gimli, so I'm being so confused about everything. Devastation even being used to get all these trees and all the money. It is 400 command points. It's 3 farms are up against these armies, and the pressure that is being done by the Isengard player. And try to do some damage in the back of the base. These eagles are going down to the fire arrows, and yeah, this is impossible for Gimli to hold. He is trying. He is sending in his Tom Bombadil, trying to deal with it, but even Tom Bombadil cannot survive very long. These archers are giving up. They're not even shooting anymore. I think this is how it looks like. The builder, you're not even a builder anymore for the Elven player Gimli. Penalty being used to really see it. Builder is being rebuilt. Big army in the middle of the map. Arrow volley being used, but very awkwardly dodged by the Ritter. Still surviving a lot of this damage. And I think Gimli is realizing this is going to be impossible for me to come back. Siege ready. He is going for level 3, probably to get some mines out even. That's awkward. Fire blast being used. Mirkwood archers being hit and dying to it. The wood being used to give some bonuses. There is the Crow summon to debuff the units. Rallying call being used. Haldi retreating. Strong Uruk army with Lurch as the leader, the commander. And this is not really a comeback. The Black Orcs on the top lane, destroying a few of these Mirkwood, soon these melon trees. And yeah, Mirkwood archers just peppering the pikes. Isengard just chilling. Oh, this is a 24th PowerPoint. This is the dragon laying some fire down. This means that a lot of the production is going down. There's actually all the production is going down. Cloudbreak being used for a last final defense, but there is the surrender. Gimli is defeated. The Ritter wins. What a game, what a comeback. The Ritter playing Isengard, beating the Elven player Gimli. Well played by the Ritter. Let's take a quick look at the ladder. We have Awe first, Poero second, we got Mau third, Andy fourth, Mr. Smog fifth, Ghostboy sixth, the King seventh, Solas eighth, the Ritter ninth, 10th is Mayshadow, Truck is 11th, Charizard 12th, Gimli 13th, Guerte is Goethe 14th, PBR 15th, Erner 16th, Empire 17th, Eternal 18th, Rotos 19th, and Nuage is finishing the top 20, being 20th. This has been Come Up With Me Love. My name is Enrique, and I'll see you on the ladder. If you like this video, and if you think this daily idea is pretty awesome to get a little bit of an update of the ladder and arena and BFME2 Live, feel free to follow the channel and like the channel, like this video, subscribe to Command Point Middle Earth for more videos, and I will see you on twitch.tv if you want to follow the making of and the production of these videos.